God, that spot on my head looks terrible. We're back for another Monday. I'm feeling quite poorly this morning, but as always, back ready to call Dillon, ready to crack on with more work. I didn't record over the weekend because I spent a lot of time with family. Piss poor excuse, but it is what it is. Back to recording today, back to smashing it out today. We've got 2 days until our delivery proposal for our client, so it's a lot of balls to the wall with that, trying to get things done. Dillon finishing up a project for another client at the minute, which is awesome. So things are still busy, still rolling, and we are just continuing as always.
Good morning. It is Monday, start of a new week, and I will try and bring as much energy as I can because I'm not feeling it at all. However, we are cracking on with some client development work this morning, and whilst we're doing that, I think we're going to hop on a call with Justin, just a general call. I'm going to work on this, he's going to work on whatever he's doing, but we're going to make sure to smash it out the park and start the week off really well. I'm looking forward to it. Lots of exciting stuff happening, so let's crack on with the time lapse.
And we are now off out to work. I'm feeling like dog shit, but less dog shit than earlier, so I'm feeling a little bit better, which is making me a bit happy. I got a really bad headache and stuff. Me and the missus were still awake at 3 o'clock this morning last night. It was absolutely atrocious. Just a very poor night's sleep, very hot, very uncomfortable, feeling very ill. I've developed like a chesty cough and stuff, so obviously none of that is really helping, but the weather is absolutely beautiful. You can see how nice and sunny it is out. It's literally blue sky here. I can't even see a cloud. We're off to Northampton this morning. Just got one property to do, load of work that needs to be done on it, so I need to check if it's been done or not. So I will take you guys along with me. I wanted to pop the phone in the headrest and record, but I have no way of stopping it, and I don't really feel like getting a ticket today, so I'm not going to do that. But I've got to try and figure out ways to make this more entertaining for you guys, because I imagine I'm probably the most boring person to watch, because I just sit here and ramble for 1 minute and 4 seconds about fuck all. But yeah, I will catch you guys in Northampton, and I'm going to have a serious think about how to make the recording a little bit better.
We are now wrapping up our morning development session on the client project. Made some really good progress, to be fair. Really happy with how the new dashboard is coming together. We wanted a new layout, some new features adding, and then this afternoon I'm going to design some new tiles. I've already done the background work for them yesterday in last week's vlog, so excited for it to all come together. Now we're going to get changed, we're going to head off and get on with the first gym session of the week. That wraps up the gym session, and holy crap is it hot in the car. 31 degrees apparently. It's roasting, but had a push session which went really good exercise wise. All of the workout, everything had to be all over the place. It was absolutely rammed. Really don't think lunchtime is the time of day to be coming to the gym either. So evenings are out, lunchtimes are out, mornings, like early mornings, are quite busy. So I have no idea when the best time is for this new gym, because all the time it's absolutely rammed. But now we're going to get back, crack on with lunch, showering, all that stuff, and then I've got work this afternoon. Showered and ready, back at the workstation. We'll have lunch in a bit, time to crack on with more of the client project.
Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me.
Hope you're all doing okay. It is Monday, we are at work, and yeah, I don't think there's really much more to say. We had a meeting yesterday, which was kind of cool, to do a bit of like a podcast, sort of like, it was like 20-30 minutes of just discussing a topic and just practicing our speaking skills more, how to convey what we want to say. That was really good. Probably will be useful watching back on the recording. After that, we just arranged that we gone over spoke about what we've been doing and went over some stuff that we're going to be doing in the future. Today, I'm not sure if there's loads to do. We'll do a little bit of editing later. I feel like there is something I need to do, which I don't remember exactly. But on Wednesday, I'm going to be starting the editing for the event, so that should be a lot of fun too. But yeah, maybe I'll start the event today, to be fair. We'll see. We'll see. That brings the development session and updates to the client file to a close. very happy. Made some great progress, and it's all complete. Now I just need to look at it with a fresh set of eyes tomorrow to make sure I'm not missing anything, to make sure that nothing is broken, everything is working, all of that. And now let's put on a different hat and to record the tips and tricks series and edit that for the next episode going up tomorrow.
I've done terribly at recording today. The day is drawing to an end very slowly. I am feeling really poorly. I always start to decline at the end of the day, so I'm feeling really ill at the minute. Currently just trying to cook dinner, get it ready for when the wife's home, which should be kind of any minute now. Apologies for the very poor recording. I've obviously got Dillon around at 7 to get some work done. I'm extremely tired, so I'm trying to just maintain whatever brain power I have and kind of go from there. I apologise that the recording has still been really boring today and also lacklustre. I will genuinely work on it over the next couple of weeks, and we will hopefully see some kind of improvement in the near future rather than the distant future.
And the LinkedIn tips and tricks is scheduled for tomorrow. All wrapped up with filming. Got into a bit of rhythm, to be fair. It was okay. Try some different bits with it, so hopefully it's well received. Just now I need just to write the copy, and then it'll be ready to be uploaded tomorrow, 10 AM.
Back, same position as always, ready to work. Dillon was supposed to come and join me at mine today, but I've had to cancel. I'm feeling like absolute dog shit. My auntie's not feeling very well either, so I've had to cancel him for the in-person, but we're still gonna get on call, crack on with the work. Yeah, we've got to finish off a client proposal and then get a full rehearsal in. We are in pitching to them on Wednesday, so yeah, it's going to be just 2 hours of concentrated work. Dylan's going to join me at 7:15. I'm going to start cracking on now, try and get a little bit ahead of the game, because I need to go to bed at like no later than 9:30 tonight. Try and get some restorative sleep in my body, because I've had 2 nights of really poor sleep and then just feeling really ill and run down, so need to get some good sleep in me.
And it may not look like I have moved, but I've just gone and had dinner finally, like lunch. Yeah, made lunch, ate that, feeling so good. Here it is. Just so aesthetic. Gotta love it. Anyway, now we're hopping into a call with Justin to go through the final bits for our presentation we're doing on Wednesday and rehearsing it once I've got my breath back.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Hi guys, it is 8 o'clock. We're just going to have a bit more of a chill evening, this evening, time this evening. Just going to look over the link that Dillon sent earlier for some of the event footage from his dad, and just see if there's any images I want to download because he's uploaded to YouTube. We'll give that a quick look over for like 10 minutes, whatever it is, and then just chill for the rest of the night, have a bit of a day off. But yeah, back on it tomorrow. I think I will start, maybe I'll do like a day of the week and I'll start the event. So I really do want to get started on it, but yeah, it's all good. I also need to record something for the event still, for the intro, so yeah. I won't do that today. I'll maybe do it tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, see what the weather's like. But yeah, I have to set it up and find my old phone as well for the idea that I want to do with it. I realise that I'm also recording vertically, even though you won't be able to tell in the edit because I will flip it around. But yeah, all good.
And in amongst the darkness, let's just go ahead and fix that whilst we're at it. We have had a successful call with Justin, going over the presentation, building it. Like, we are really trying with this. If we can nail this client, it's going to be awesome, but it's just a lot of work going into it, and I just hope that it pays off, because I've never done anything like it before, but we want to make a hell of a good impression. And so, you know, prototype designs, slide deck, there's like 45 whatever, which sounds like a lot, right? Okay, but a lot of it is just changing slide to add new information and stuff. But yeah, we are really hoping it all goes well, and I gave him the rundown on the client project as well to show him all of that stuff. So yeah, really good. And now that's it for the day, right? I have no more obligations. I'm not going to start anything because I want to approach the client project tomorrow and make some more changes, some fresh eyes. I am going to bed. Okay, I may have got distracted and messed around with Blender and built this little bin thing from a YouTube tutorial. Shout out to 3D Printer Academy. This is for a project that I'm working on, like in the background and stuff, where I need to learn how to use Blender, need to learn how to use 3D printers to get prototypes, all of that stuff. But it's kind of been placed on my back burner with how busy the business has been over the past couple of weeks. So now that that's quietening, now that's me getting more quiet over the next few days, just take the opportunity to try and mess about with it and see if I can get it going. So yeah, now I'm going to bed. Good morning, it is Tuesday and we've started off this morning finishing off the client file, doing the final updates that I need to do. So this is already for our call at 2 o'clock with them to deliver it, which is awesome. Now let's crack on with either internal finance tool or some more of Blender. We are now, a bit of a time jump to be honest, but wrapped up with the finance tracker that I ended up doing. Had lunch, showered, everything like that. We are now ready for the afternoon session of work. First up in 14 minutes is a call with the client to deliver the project. So we've got to wrap up the final bits for that. Just a quick once over and then we'll be hopping on that call and see how it goes. Oh my god, project successful, wicked, but in that meeting they talked about 3 other improvements that they want, potential for more of a partnership thing. Like, genuinely, that's epic. That is so cool. Obviously for this client that we've been working on the presentation for, we've been discussing retainers and things like that. So I mentioned that that's something that we're now considering for clients to be able to prioritize workload, everything like that. And they said they're happy to discuss it, which is just wicked. So yeah, business is moving well. Another good project under our belt. Sent the file off, sent the invoice off, and yeah, it's just wicked. Time jump from me. I have not filmed anything of a time lapse because I didn't think what I'd be doing was going to take as long as it did, but I got carried away down a rabbit hole of updating our client management file. So we started developing this way back in March, and it kind of like tailed off as other priorities came in. But now that we are getting clients, now that we are getting like different projects and invoices and monitoring all of that stuff, and I've got a way where I can link it to our finance tracker, and that's the stuff that I want to implement. So I've just spent some time going over some of the code. I mean, it's a huge project, it's like 14,000 lines or something. So just reading some aspects of the code modules, changing some new features for like hosting it on Teams rather than like on the computer, because now we actually have Teams and things like that. So yeah, it's all been very cool. Now I am going to go for a ruck, like a run/walk with weighted rucksack. We'll see how we get on with that. We are now in the garage, and you'd think as someone with a tripod I'd bring it when I'm thinking of filming stuff like this, but completely forgot. Here I've laid out a blanket with 4 of the weights. I have no idea how much they weigh, maybe like 5 kilos each, but we're gonna roll up blanket, wrap up the weights, and hopefully it'll act as enough of a cushion against my back, because a few years ago when I did this before, I ended up like getting a massive cut and scar on my spine from where I didn't wrap the weights or anything. So I set up a camera angle and time-lapse film wrapping these up, as exciting as that is. Okay, we're all wrapped up. Let's see how heavy it is. To be fair, I think that's a bit much, but there we go. Banging. Time for a run/walk. We are on the final few hundred meters of the walk/run. Honestly, brutal, but managed to do 4 intervals of running. So finish it off, go for a bit of a cool down, and shower because my god, am I sweaty, it's so hot. Showered, feeling better, and now it's time for toasted chicken sandwich. Absolutely awesome. Also need to make some changes to the client file. I made a mistake, so just need to rectify that, which is really simple, and we will crack on with that this evening. That wraps up our Tuesday. Overall, really good. I sent the document back over to the client. It was, well, so far no more issues. It was just a formatting error where the colours that I put, it was pulling through the data, but the colour of the font was the same colour as the background, which it should be when there's no values, but it was doing it when there still were values. That was it. Quick solve. And then went through and added all of our notes to the presentation we're delivering tomorrow. Designed another one of the slides to polish that off, ready to go through in the morning with Justin. Read over my lines, rehearsed them a bit, and changed some of the notes, and then we will crack on with rehearsing tomorrow. So, productive evening. Then spent like an hour catching the end of The Wolf of Wall Street with my dad. He was watching that, so spent some time with him, which was wicked. And now we're going to get into bed, grab some sleep. It'll be a huge day tomorrow, regardless of the outcome. Huge achievement for us. So let's go into tomorrow morning in a few seconds, and let's absolutely smash it. So it's been an awesome day. The client paid the invoice today as well, which is epic. Like, that goes into July's accounts, which is wicked. And yeah, it's just cool. Like, there's not really much to say. I'm a bit speechless about it, but that's it from me. Good night.
Hello guys, it is 5:30 in the morning. I've just dropped my girlfriend off at the airport. She's gone for a week now, and yeah, we're heading home now. We're going to sleep a bit more because I'm still very tired. My room was screaming at what the fuck just happened. You slept for like 4 hours? Yes, I did. Well, about 4.5 things worth of like half 4. But yeah, head home now. Have a little bit more sleep hopefully, and then I'll see you guys later.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, the big day for going into a company and presenting. I am not feeling great. I'm pretty tired, but we've got our coffee and I'm going to drink this, enjoy it. Should be a beautiful day, to be fair. So I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to start the day off with a gym session. We've got pull, so let's try and wake up and get on with that. That wraps up our gym session. Overall, really good. Apart from pull-ups, didn't feel too strong. A set of 5 and a set of 4, I believe. And then went to assisted to get like 6 more with like 15 kilos assistance, which was good. But yeah, other than that, everything felt good and quite strong, to be fair. So happy with that. It's a good start to the day. First win ticked off, and now it's time to get home, showered, dressed, make lunch, all that stuff. Definitely feeling more awake now, but probably another coffee as well before starting the rest of our day. Back in the car, showered, hair going everywhere, whatever, but we are ready in the uniform. Very excited. Got a couple errands to run before we get to Justin's, but they're all en route, so let's crack on. First stop is Morrison's, and we are here for 2 things. We need batteries and fuel. Here you go, scan the QR code to win, but we have reached the panel of holy shit, it's this expensive, right? $13.50 for AAA batteries. We're taking Morrison's own, but these are required for our laser pointer thing that we bought, because it didn't come on batteries, so we need some AAA, and now we are all set. Final thing in place for the presentation. Right, we have acquired the batteries, but that was meant to be this awesome thing where it's like, oh, how cool is that? You know, business expenses, we're using it for the pointer for our presentation. Gets paid with a card, awesome. Declined. Like, we have the cash. I just can't remember the pin for the card, and I locked myself out with it. So, yeah, bit of a fuck up there. fuel was slightly more successful in obtaining. So now it's on with the journey over to Justin's. I'm running slightly late, but let's go over to him.
8:48 a.m. on Wednesday, 31st of July. We are a day away from going into August officially, and today is a huge day for us as a business. We have our meeting and our official client proposal for the client we've been working on for the past month or two. You can probably tell by my voice I'm not doing very well. Obviously you won't have seen me yesterday. I mentioned I was getting ill Monday, and yesterday it got 10 times worse. I was in bed all day, very dizzy, very weak, feeling very ill, bad cough, feeling sick, headache, all of it. Spent the day yesterday resting, didn't go to work, literally didn't work on the business or anything, stayed away from too much concentration, literally just watched some videos and stuff. Today I'm feeling a lot better. I've still got the rough throat and the chesty cough, but I just actually sound like my balls have dropped now, ha ha ha. But we have an awesome day ahead. Dillon should be with us in the next 20 minutes, half an hour, and it'll be time for us to practice ahead of this afternoon, because we have a full, pretty much 50 slide presentation to deliver for the first time ever. So I know for a fact I'm a little bit nervous. I'm sure Dillon will be too, but we'll put in the work this morning to get as ready as possible for this afternoon and go from there. So I look forward to it. You guys will see a lot today.
We have made it to Justin's, and we are running through. Okay, there's no confidential stuff on there, but we're running through the presentation. We've got the laptop set up down the bar, so we can practice with presented you, and then we'll try and see how it goes.
I'm calling the projector instead of a TV.
Yeah,
because it's bigger. Makes sense.
Makes colours look all weird though.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't bring that. I mean, if we you know how you see how
trying to get you.
how much it pops on the t-shirt compared to the actual colours on here is not very good, but hopefully it's better on the screen that we're using at their place.
Fingers crossed. And that wraps up a successful practice session, although the record was rather swift.
Understatement.
We realised that it was 10 past 12, and we were doing our final run through, and we had 5 minutes to leave. So we are now on our way. We'll eat lunch in the car and see how much we can get prepped beforehand. But
Nothing.
how are you feeling now?
A little bit nervous. I'm more nervous by the fact that my voice is a nightmare at the minute. Because I don't want it to give out in the presentation, but we'll be fine.
We will.
I am confident in the work that we've done.
Yeah. We've put a hell of a lot of effort into the presentation, into the script, and rehearsing what we're going to say and everything. So we got it.
How'd it go?
It went swimmingly. I'd
Yeah,
say.
it actually went really well.
Yeah.
We presented to a group of 4, 3 familiar faces, 1 new. But it was actually really enjoyable. I think they really saw the effort we'd put in. And the 4 of them, sorry, apologies. The 4 of them really see the benefit to what it is that we're offering to them as a company, and they really, really want it, which is so good for us. And now they've got the hard job of convincing people to pay for it. So.
Yeah, I think as a whole the presentation went pretty well. Our rehearsals definitely helped.
Well,
The fact that we went
I'd
into a
have crumbled
company,
if I didn't.
the fact that we went into a company and spoke for 40 minutes in our uniform,
This
right?
is
about our company, about our products and how we can help them. And like I said, unless they were just saying it, they seemed very keen. Lots of questions about the future and what it looks like going forward. And so I think we've now got a good in with them.
Yeah, we hope so.
So
We hope so. I mean, we've worked hard on what it is that we've done so far, you know. So, I mean, that being said, we should be in a pretty good position to advance from here in the right direction. I was randomly turning my car on and putting the window up, but there's just sketchy people in this area. Even though my whole window's open on this side. Anyway, carry on, though.
Are you sure what else there is to carry on? It went pretty well.
It did go really well. It actually did. It went really well. And I just want to put it on the record now on the 15/15 on the 31st of July 2024. We will get where we're going. We will. We will get where we're going. And I'll say it with conviction, and I'll stare right at the camera. We will get where we're going because the work that we're putting in,
We're starting to
people ain't doing it. They're not doing it. You know, one of my favourite quotes ever is Dana White tells his children, if you're just a savage on the weekends, you will steamroll the rest of these kids. We're doing it. Just not the savage on the weekend part. We're savage every day.
Exactly. No other way.
No other way.
We've got a quick evening pit stop at Curry's. I'm here to look at some of their computers, everything, get an understanding. Literally, they close in 10 minutes, so just a brief understanding of what they offer, what it's going to cost, everything like that, so that going forward we understand and have some information. Potentially we'll come back and then have a chat with them about what it is exactly that we might need, but definitely something that we need to invest in. We are wrapping up our Wednesday here, lit up by a computer screen where I've just sent over the presentation proposal that we went through today with the client. Send that over to them so they can circulate it. They've got the information they need to go over it with their decision makers, and we'll see what happens. You know, it was a great experience, a great learning experience, if nothing else, and it should be just fingers crossed. Just fingers crossed. Overall this evening, came back from Curry's PC World. Jesus, came back from Curry's at PC World. Had some dinner, everything like that. And then just been sorting some bits out. So we are all set up. We've got a call tomorrow with a client to go through one of the features that we delivered earlier this week. Like, honestly, the fact that we're at this stage is amazing. But I'm not going to go off too much of a ramble. I'll catch you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is Thursday, and we are starting the day with breakfast and coffee. Let me just grab it. You know, you got to prove these things. I think anyway. Coffee, and we are hopping on a call with our client in about 10 minutes at 9 o'clock. So, all exciting. Go through and help them with some of the features of their file. Just to give them that overview. There was a lot that we went through when we delivered the project, so a couple bits slipped, and you want some clarification on this feature. I'm looking forward to doing it, to be fair. Exciting, so let's hop into that. That wraps up our call with the client. Overall, really good, explaining the new feature to them, and then they want some more improvements of extra stuff added, new features. So I'm going to hop on that this weekend. They said they wanted to minimise the time that they didn't have a file, so they sent it to us Friday evening. We will return it Monday morning, and that's just where we're at with the business. That's the commitments that we need to make to try and establish these relationships and build them up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. Now I'll move to the content creation session that I usually do on the weekend to this afternoon. So that's my afternoon booked out. Now I'm going to prep for a meeting that I've got next week for another client with their stuff. They've sent me like 10 files to review, which we're going over in the meeting. I'm just going to go through and review them now, write down some questions, some notes, and then I'm more prepared for the discussion next week. It gives me some time to think over stuff about how I might solve it. So yeah, let's crack on with the next bit of work. Right, I got my Thursdays mixed up. The calendar is only as good as the dates that you put in it correctly. So I have showered, headed out, and now back at the park where we play football to go meet an old school friend. So spend some time with them. I thought it was next Thursday, it's not. So we will meet them and then get home, crack on with whatever else we've got to do. But what a beautiful day for it. All wrapped up, back home at the workstation. But we're not going to crack on with work yet. Need to do our cardio for the day. Today's going to be another rock run because I really enjoyed that, so I want to do it again, improve my time and potentially do some exercises on the way around. So let's get changed. Easy as that. Let's go on with it. We're starting off with a walk. We're like 800 meters in or so, half a mile-ish. Just warming up with a bit of a walk, and then I'm going to go for 2 laps of running and walking intervals. But yeah, definitely getting the heart rate up already. And then I'm going to try throwing in some squats, lunges, hopefully some press ups, maybe some burpees. like 4 at a time as such throughout the run and walk, just to really build that overall fitness, elevate the heart rate, everything like that. And I will try and capture some from different angles, but again, forgot my tripod. Absolute idiot. We're now on the cool down lap, ditch the bag for a bit of a walk, 5-10 minute walk just afterwards. We only ended up doing one, we did 2 laps rather than 3. I wanted to do 2 like laps with the running and the exercises, but I just realised, oh my god, realised my coach said the cardio sessions should be like 40 minutes, not really any longer. And so it was 35 minutes of actual moving time, 41 minutes according to Whoop of the actual like exercises, setting up the camera, like for all those little bits and things. So yeah, overall really good. Enjoyed it, to be fair. Very challenging, and it's just a different way of training, like not only with the run with exercises, but as well like limiting to 40 minutes rather than like the longer sessions that I'd do for cardio. So enjoying it. It's all positive, and it's absolutely an intense workout. Like I really suggest you try it. Weight in a rucksack, run/walk. Like even the walk is difficult. Potentially trying some exercises and see how you get on. Gets your heart rate right up there. Okay, we are showered, feeling so much better, and we also cooked our chicken, rice, salad, everything like that. So we'll eat this, and then we've got a content creation evening because I'm doing the client project over the weekend. Alright, change of plan. We are now logging into the Spanish lesson that I forgot I had. Today has just not been the day for me and my calendar. So we're going to hop into this. I've then actually got a workshop, hopefully, at 7 o'clock. So I'll be straight into that, and then we will see with the rest of the evening if we can get some content creation done. As long as I can get the tips and tricks done, that's the main thing. And then potentially we want to do a transformation post tomorrow, but I might have to do some of that editing in the morning and filming and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes, but on with the Spanish. Spanish lesson wrapped up. Really good, to be fair. Just a general conversation about the past week or so from each of us, and watched like a short video and spoke about it and stuff, of like places to visit, everything like that. Now in 1 minute we've got another workshop, which I had a call about literally as I joined my Spanish lesson, just to confirm my attendance, so it is going ahead. Let's hop into that. We are all wrapped up with the workshop. Not really my thing, to be honest. It was a property sourcing thing, just to send over the information. So I thought I would attend and relay it all on, but just, not for me at this stage. However, I have just reviewed some examples of what Jack's thinking for the team challenge. It looks so good. Like, I'm so excited to view this and see the full video. It's wicked. The weather outside is absolutely pissing it down. Like, compared to what it was earlier, it's absolutely atrocious. And yeah, it just started. It's calmed down now, to be fair, like literally since recording this clip, but it was hoofing it down. So now I've messaged Jack, like, gave some feedback, which honestly looks wicked. If he wants a meeting, we'll have a meeting to go over some stuff, but otherwise, let's crack on with content. Good morning. It is Friday, end of the work week for most people, and we are cracking on with the day. We have got breakfast, coffee, starting the day. I'm going to carry on with the content filming because I didn't film at the end of yesterday, so the LinkedIn stuff I need to finish off that because a little video playing now. there was a flood kind of thing, and all of our plumbing was like gurgling and things like that. So me and my dad were trying to sort that out with like showers, toilets, sinks, like everything was just gurgling and sounding like water was coming into the house. So yeah, all that rain that I was showing you was causing a few issues, so didn't get to finish anything. So that's the first step of today. And we are rendering the new tips and tricks, episode 15, ready to upload to LinkedIn for Tuesday. This one took a bit longer, just because I tried to have a lot more annotations, because it's a little bit more of a complex thing that we've been doing than the normal tips and tricks stuff. And now we're going to go into the transformation and like showing you how to make your graphs better and everything like that. So in the time of recording this, that's now uploaded. Let's put it on LinkedIn and schedule it for Tuesday. Wrapping up a session in it, preparing for the content that I'm recording this afternoon, creating the dataset, creating some of the dashboard, everything, finishing when I get back from the gym. But we're now going to head off to the gym, get in a workout, and when I'm back, we will carry on with recording that transformation. Probably work on it over the next couple of days or so, and upload it next Friday. But we'll see how it goes. Trying something different. But for now, gym time. We've now made it to the gym. Car park looks promising, but let's see how busy it is. Hopefully, we can get a couple clips from it. That wraps up our upper body gym session. Really good. I think that's one of my favourite sessions, to be fair, in this split. Feeling good, feeling strong. Made some good progress with a lot of stuff, so really happy with it, to be honest. It was roasting. I'm very sweaty, and right now it is very warm, so we're just letting the car cool down with the door open before I make a move. And yeah, let's crack on with the afternoon, get showered, get back to work. Now we are back home and it's time, well, we've now showered, repping the uniform, time to go through, record the content that we need to do for this like transformation style post, redesigning the dashboard, making graphs look better, everything like that to upload to LinkedIn. Tripod setup, we'll throw you on that and get on with recording and editing. We have now wrapped up filming and editing the first one of the transformation series. Honestly, that took it out of me. That was one of the most frustrating things from the recording side, from the editing side, because DaVinci Resolve crashed a couple of times. The time-lapse didn't work properly. It was just very frustrating. Things like this is a very honest moment with the camera. I will do what needs to be done, but things like this really annoy me, and doing them by myself sucks. I want someone with me to help, to review the footage, to guide, and bounce ideas off. And it will come. There will come a point where we have that. We don't at the moment. You just need to crack on. And honestly, it's really frustrating at times to do the filming and the editing of courses / tips and tricks / now transformation. So yeah, that's just a very honest moment with the camera. I'm very grateful that I can do it, and this is our business, and I'm loving it. It's just I don't love every aspect of it, and this is one of those bits that I don't, but we will still do what needs to be done to get to where we want to be. So that's now rendering. Schedule that for an upload, and then I'll also put it on YouTube for Jack and Justin to review and let me know what they think, because I think I've totally missed the brief, but let's see what they think. LinkedIn stuff is now all uploaded to YouTube, ready for Justin and Jack to review. I've had a little conversation over WhatsApp with Justin in the group chat about it, and I did make a mistake, so we need to redo that. Definitely going forward, but potentially for this episode as well. Completely my fault. Need to pay attention to what we're actually doing with certain pieces of content. This is not a course of a how-to. This is a transformation of what we can do. So maybe that should be the tagline. Now we have received the file from the client. Exactly what you want on a Friday evening is to receive your work for the weekend. But I'm really looking forward to it. Like, it's more money for the business, more experience with us, it's more development of relationship with that client, and it's improving their file dramatically. These are now all adding like reporting features and extra little touches. So we're really starting to optimize everything that they can get out of their data, which is just awesome. Now I'm going to head downstairs. I'm going to make my lunch because I have not eaten since my cereal this morning. So let's crack on with finally having something to eat. And lunch is now made. Look at that. Absolutely amazing dish. Absolute masterpiece. So I'm going to kick back, eat this, and watch some YouTube.
Hello guys, it is currently 6:30. We are just dropped off my parents because they're going out, just something to eat, and I'm now just going to head back home. It's started to rain a little bit, so we're going to get some of the hellos in from outside, I think. And yeah, hopefully we have a fairly good night. I'm going to go home, have something to eat, then we're going to edit. We've got like an hour or two of editing to do. Got some of the weekly vlogs to edit, so I'm actually editing them yet because of the event, the event footage, which seems to be going on fairly well at the moment. I come across a slight issue with it, which I will bring up at some point soon. But yeah, we'll just see how that goes tonight, and hopefully it's all smooth, and I'll update you guys later, which I am looking forward to, of course. I'm kind of just babbling now, or if that's a word or not, I'm not sure, but anyway, see you guys later.
Dinner wrapped up. We are now going to tidy the kitchen and get on with initial start of the client development project, just to get that head start over the weekend, as it does need to be done by 10 AM Monday.
Hi guys, it is quite a bit later now. I'm just editing some videos for the weekly vlogs like I said I was going to do. But what I found quite funny about when I've obviously been editing for a long time now, I can see the way like people like Dillon, how they talk to the camera, and they move their hands a lot. He's very animated when he talks. He's moving his hands, he's adjusting his glasses, whatnot, which is, it's just fine. It's obviously ways people cope with talking to cameras, talking to other people. We want to be a bit fidgety. Like someone I work with, when they were doing a presentation once, they literally pulled out a nut and bolt and were just spinning it around while they were doing a presentation in front of, like, I don't know how, probably about 60 people, maybe, something like that, 50 people. And it's like, okay, cool. If it helps keep you concentrated, and obviously if you're relaxed when you're talking like this, moving your hand about, there's nothing wrong with it. It could be anything. I could move my hand about, demonstrating different things, whatever. I could be adjusting my glasses, obviously I don't have any glasses. I could be scratching my face. I could be, I don't know, holding my neck, like scratching my neck. Whatever, doing it in your hair. That's a common one I do sometimes. But yeah, just thought I'd point that out. And Dillon will see us now in like 3 weeks. So hi Dillon from the past. Well, as in, I'm not gonna, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna edit a couple more days probably, and then that'll be me done for today.
Good morning. It is Saturday, and my God, am I tired. But I had a successful evening of development on the client project, stormed through some of the tasks, made some good progress, and I'm looking forward to carrying on with that over the weekend. I didn't sleep well at all, but we are up, and in like 50 minutes we are leaving to go on a rock run with my dad, which will be awesome. So let's get some coffee, let's get dressed, and head off to do the rock run. That's better. We are back from the rock run / walk. Honestly, it was awesome. Did it with my dad, which was wicked. Here is like some of the route like analysis of stuff. Absolutely loads of elevation, really challenging. Much longer than I've done before as well with the rock, and my heart rate, as you can see, was all over the place. Max heart rate of 192. That was insane. Really challenging, but I enjoyed it. Every kilometre we did like an exercise, whether that was push-ups, squats or walking lunges, and we did that each kilometre. We did 6 total, which is insane. And we managed to get under an hour, which is really happy with, because my dad did it before. He had less weight and was doing it with, like, I think he got 55 minutes, and so to only be the 2 minutes over he increased his weight by 50%, was wicked. So hell of an achievement. Got absolutely drenched after I took that first video. It, like, a whole cloud came over, it was pissing it down. Had to put my phone in my bag so I couldn't take any more photos or videos or anything, but honestly, wicked. So now just waiting for the shower to be free, hop in the shower and then crack on with the rest of our day. We're now showered, dressed, blue top. What is this? Who is this, Dillon? But my parents are going out in a bit, so we're going to grab a laptop, spend some time with them downstairs, but carry on with some work. The magnet on my finger's got hold of a battery. Anyway, yeah, spend some time with them, but get on with some bits of admin and some coding that we've got to get done, and then when they go, we'll crack on with client development and everything like that. Four o'clock on the dot, we are wrapping up with our work that we need to get done. So, lots of progress. Honestly, didn't realise how long I'd actually been sat here doing it, like 4 or 5 hours. Jesus Christ. Now I'm going to go to the kitchen, have lunch / dinner, all that stuff. Nothing exciting. Chicken sandwich. And then we will carry on with the work that we need to do. And now, a welcomed break. Nothing extravagant, but going to eat this, and then we will see what else we're going to get on with this evening. Dinner is done. We are back, logging on to the laptop, and let's crack on with some more development. Just what needs to be done at the moment. So let's hop straight in. Let's get the light on. That's better. Yeah, overall, the day consisted of development, and that's kind of it. Just sat on the sofa, doing development, nice change of scenery, but that is it for the day. It is almost 10:30 at night, and we are going to get into bed, get ready for bed, get into bed. It's been productive, so that's going to wrap it up. We've got a good day ahead of us tomorrow, meet the boys in the morning, client development work, bit of family, having lunch with them, and then we've just got stuff to get on with, so enjoying it. No gym in the morning because of the new plan. Again, very strange, so let's just see how we get on, but I will catch you tomorrow. Good night.
Morning everyone, vertical video, woohoo. We are on the way to get some petrol. I think it got cut off, but we're on the way to get some petrol, and then we are on the way to meet Tristan and Dillon for a drink. So, see you guys when I'm there.
I also forgot to mention I don't need fuel. I didn't realise my dad had fueled up the car yesterday at some point, so we are good to go. Bosh. And I just want to say as well, part of me feels like I should just address. Yesterday was it's an okay day. I forgot to record. Well, I didn't forget to record. I thought about it, and I did forget, but I didn't forget, type of thing. It was good. I got a couple of days editing done. Ended up watching a lot of this F1 creator series thing that went on for like 3 hours, basically, where they do like a copy of a real F1 race, obviously, but in the new F1 24 game this season. Very interesting. I've got a couple of things I need to do today. I need to do some more editing to finish off the week. I also want to, I'm going to talk about later when I'm with the guys, but about how I can try and view the teams recording we did last Sunday. I think I need to try and sort out my teams so I can view channels probably and whatnot. And then I also want to look up the thing Justin was on about, which I meant to look up before today really, but about the guy from, what was it, Hackshaw Ridge? Can't remember his name now. Ooh, sorry, Bobs. But I'll look that up once I get home at some point. But apart from that, I don't really think we've got too much going on today. It's quite a quiet day, as in
quiet day as in, I don't know what as in, to be honest. We'll just say it's quiet. But I'll see you guys later.
Right, we are going to be late because my car needs air in its tyres. It got a warning on the dashboard, so this is just me submitting evidence that I wasn't late because of, well, it kind of is my fault, but this was unforeseen. Okay, get me back in this car. I'm on the way because I'm going to be late, and it's also raining. So it's not very nice to be out there. Let's go.
Made it here. We've got 15 minutes early, so we're going to head inside. I'm going to order a drink and then just chill for a bit until everyone else gets here.
Hi guys, you recognise this place, hopefully, because someone comes here a lot. That was not a dig or anything, it's just saying you do come here a lot. We had a nice meeting for about an hour and 20 minutes now. There is someone that is not here. He will be remembered. He's not dead or anything. He wasn't. But he's recovering at home. He is ill. But now, we had a good meeting.
I don't know what the hell that was then.
Been interrupted. But I'm going to head home. Don't know what Dillon's going to do. I think he's going to do the same. Got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of work to do. Busy day. But we'll crack on with it and get the job done. Boom.
We're now back home and we've had another coffee, had a call with my mum, which was really nice, and now we're going to crack on with client development work. It's essentially what we've got going on today. So I will see you in a bit and we'll hop in to the time lapse. Right, we have had a successful day with client development, projects wrapped up, and also spent some time with family. Like cousins came over that I haven't seen for ages. Completely my fault. Had lunch with them, had dinner with them. Well, lunch, dinner. Really, really nice. And now we're going to hop on, get on with our weekly Sunday evening call.